Well, Christian, it may surprise you to know that Las Vegas has only one level 1 trauma center. Yet in Toledo, the size of our city, we have 3 level 1 trauma centers. So when I asked all 3 institutions here locally if we were prepared for something like this, the answer was an overwhelming yes. Toledo, St. V's, and UTMC, all 3 hospitals have level 1 trauma centers capable of handling mass casualty events.
Clearly our community is prepared for that. We practice that on an annual basis.
UTMC's Dr. Kris Brickman says Toledo is highly unusual. We have 3 level 1 trauma centers. Even cities like Atlanta only have 1, he says. To classify as level 1 trauma, centers have to do research.
As far as technically your ability to manage a trauma patient between a 1 and a 2, there's no difference.
And all 3 trauma centers use a color-coded system. Jason Back is ProMedica Toledo Hospital's emergency specialist.
You would have a red zone, a yellow zone, and a green zone, and those colors associate with the level of victims that we receive.
Red is for critical patients, yellow is for wounded patients that are stable, and green is for minor injuries.
Doing the most with the least amount of resources that you have available.
Mercy St. V's Dr. Daniel Shireen heads up the trauma center here. Staffing for mass casualty incidents is all planned out ahead of time.
That's probably a staff of about 20 physicians, and then, depending on if they had to pull from within the hospital itself, they could easily, 20 to 30 nurses.
And if the 3 local centers are overloaded, there is a backup regional plan.
Down to Lima, across to Indiana, up to Michigan, across to Cleveland, and utilizing our helicopter services.
But Sherween says, while the procedures and training are in place,
at the end of the day, I don't think you can ever truly feel ready for something like this.
So while you see the answer is yes, it is impossible just to wrap your head around the breadth of such a tragic situation. And the hope is, as you also saw, that we never have to. Reporting live, Melissa Vage, 13 ABC Action News. Back to you.